Well, hi, thank you. When I was asked by Mark Milroy to do this session, I had just literally come home from a week in Disney World. And I spent that whole week chasing princesses and looking for photographs and autographs for my daughter. So I said, what would possess a 44-year-old woman to run around looking for other women who are dressed like princesses? Well, it's the Magic Kingdom experience, of course it is. The Disney experience, when we were there, taught me one thing. It taught me about branding. It taught me that every single day you are learning to live the Disney brand, and you come home clearly brainwashed. So rule number one about how associations could apply the Disney brand when you're having a meeting is you have the no problem, okay? No problem means that even though one of those kids just threw up all over Celebration Avenue, one of their cast members is gonna come up to you and say, oh, ma'am, no problem, we'll help you. So how could you as association professionals adopt that? Somebody lost their badge for the 5th time? No problem, we'll take care of it. How about the Ask Me one? Everywhere I went in Disney World, I could ask somebody a question. It did not matter where I was, I could find somebody to help me. As association professionals, when we're hosting an on-site meeting, you need Ask Me people, and you need to arm your staff with messages and bullet points and phones in case they don't have the answer to the question. So that leads me to rule number 3, which ASAE is really good at, being visible. Disney people are always in uniform. They wear name tags. They're always smiling. They have mouse ears. They're easy to find. So I had no problem finding my way around the park. If all we did at our association meetings was wear those pretty bad shirts, but something that made us visible to our members, it would be great because everybody would be able to find us instantly. You could be that Ask Me person, and you could be easy to find. The next thing that was evident at Disney is the clear and accurate signage. It's everywhere. Did I need to find the flying Dumbo rides? Well, lady, just look over there for the flying elephants and your kid will be happy. So when you go to a convention, I love this sign, this cracks me up. Especially as a marketer, it cracks me up. When you're having a conference, put up clear signs, and if you don't know if your signs are clear, bring a new staff member with you and make them do a walkthrough with you. The other thing Disney was really good at is anticipating needs. Now, we can't anticipate everybody's needs, right? But I'm always gonna lose my pen and I'm always gonna need a notebook. But at Disney, they even anticipate the fact that my kid's gonna fall and need a Band-Aid. So I say to you, how could you anticipate your members' needs at an event? You could offer on-site shipping, you can provide learning journals, you can be that Ask Me person, you can know where the nearest Starbucks is. Very critical. Then there's that surprise and delight factor. What do we mean by that? Everywhere you go in Disney, there's a surprise. It's so much fun. You're looking around the corner and you think it's so awesome to be there because there's just something going on. Grown-ups at a meeting, what a surprise to go out to a coffee break and get ice cream. Who doesn't want that in the middle of the day? Even though your diet says no, you're like, yes, what a nice break. This is such a nice break. Surprise me with something I didn't know I wanted. It's perfect. Then you have to be flexible. Of course, computers crash. Twitter accounts are spammed, right? In Disney, I would never know if there was a problem. The power could have gone out and I would not have known that. But if your association's having a meeting and there's a change, please tell people. Tell your staff, tell your attendees, broadcast it wherever you need to. Even if you're not in control of the situation, just fake it. Make it look like you know. The next thing is listening. Could you imagine how many complaints people give Disney World? I mean, all the time. Huge place. People are complaining about everything. Well, here we are in this conference room, and everybody's been complaining about the temperature, right? And what does Megan have to do? I know. So we want people to listen to us. So if your member has a story to tell you, just listen. Even if it's about their broken love life, listen. Because they're going to realize that they are being taken care of by you. The last thing, or the 9th thing, is the wow factor. Okay, how could you not love Disney's fireworks display? It doesn't matter how tired you are, dirty you are, you've got crying kids, you go to the fireworks, you're like, oh, I just celebrated something huge. I don't know what it was, but it was really, really fun. I'm not sure. So I say to you, you have an association of all these people in your room. Give them the wow factor. Give them something. The last thing is so simple. It's to smile, right? Make it inviting. Make them excited to be at your event. Make them welcome and happy that you're there. You don't want to look like that guy at all. You want to be engaging. So the last final thought here, though, is I'm going to tell you, if you're going to give your members an experience, tie it to your brand. Live your brand. Live your brand when they are on site, because that is the best place that you can engage them and lock them in for another year and make them talk to other people about your organization. And that's it. Thank you.